Hey everyone, welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at Bitcoin on a couple different levels here. So if you like the video today, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Twitter, Telegram, Patreon if you want to learn a little bit more. So Bitcoin on the daily chart. We've had our nice October explosive move, and now we're just hanging around chilling, ready to boil over for our next move. Now, you might say, well, why aren't we going yet? Everyone's like predicting, 100K by the end of the year or something about that, right? So yeah, you're right. We need to get going if we're gonna do that. However, we can do it pretty quickly. All right. If we just repeat this move right here and copy it over, that's about a month, right? This move from the top to here. It's not even a month, right? There's September 29th, there's October 20th. That right there, copy and pasted where we are now, would take us to 100K. So we have the time, but we are going to have, a random 10% daily candle sometime here in the not so distant future. But I like our odds, and we kind of made this kind of little bull flag up. And if you're wondering what I mean, see this little downtrend, and you see like maybe we've kind of reversed that. And to help illustrate that, well, look at this top line here. So we're in this downtrend. We broke out of it back on October 29th. We've held it as support and then lifted back off again. So now we could say that we're in an uptrend, right? We've just started, right? We don't have a whole lot of data to go off of, just two little touch points here. But so far, if we can continue this momentum up and then, break this local top area here, I think we're going to be ready to go here not so far from now. We could potentially wait maybe till another week, right? Just slowly trending up here. But yeah, we're going to have to repeat something very similar to this if we're going to get anywhere near 100K. And certainly as bullish as this, the longer we wait, the more explosive moves we need for sure. But we do have some positives that will kind of back that theory up. Look at our daily momentum. Our momentum has just, bottomed out here last parts of October, and now we're trying to break out back towards the upside. Now, notice what I said, another week or so, that would put us, here's 10 more days right here. Could we go from here to up here in the next 10 days? Sure. I mean, we went from top to bottom in very quick in 3 or 4 days, right? So we can certainly go back again to the upside like this. Look at this. July 21st to the 26th, dead bottom to dead top. So that's what we need to repeat, something like that. And then Bitcoin can have a pretty explosive move. So we'll see how that plays out. Furthermore, Bitcoin on the daily RSI, the relative strength index, uptrend here. Okay, just to illustrate, look at where we are. I'd rather not break this, but guess what? You could and still be in an uptrend. Why? Well, as long as you don't make a new lower low, which is right here around that 52 level, as long as we can either double bottom there, the uptrend is not so important. But I just did that to illustrate that that's the direction we're moving. So as long as we remain above 52 on the daily RSI, we will still remain in this uptrend and we can still gain strength. Now, what you want to do is, if you look at higher time frames, you still want that bullish momentum. And do we have it? I'm glad you asked. Let's go look. The 3-day, pretty much an uptrend. I would say nobody would say that's a downtrend, right? There's a low, there's a higher low. So far, higher low. We're making highs, higher highs, higher highs. Good. How about the 5-day? Still uptrend, right? You see that, right? Open your eyes. Weekly, low, high, higher high. So on every time frame going up, we're still bullish going up. Now we're going back. Let's go to the monthly. What do we got now? Well, geez, there's our big momentum move. But even on the monthly chart, going back to 2019, the RSI has increased in an uptrend. Daily, 3-day, 5-day, weekly, monthly, all uptrend. Good sign for Bitcoin. All right. Now you know. Stop panicking on this BS little 2% drops, and you'll know when Bitcoin's ready to roll, because it'll just come out of nowhere, more than likely. So be ready. I think Bitcoin's still going to show off a little bit the next handful of weeks. Crypto Fear and Greed Index, we're back in extreme greed. What does that mean? Do we need to panic? No. Let's go down and look. Look at the chart. Look how long we were up here last year. This is, November, about a year ago, right? This is the whole year's chart. Look how long we stayed in extreme greed. Not just greed, extreme greed, right? And, we did it for a month. This is a month right here. We're almost at a month now. Are we going to repeat and drop? I don't know. We'll see. We don't care. We just look at the charts. We don't try to interpret or guess what's going to happen. Just look at the charts. They'll tell you all you need to know. But I thought it interesting too that you can kind of divide right on this 80 level of like support and resistance, an imaginary line here. You see that? See, like you could draw just pretend like you're laying a 2x4 on top. that's the proper TA, 2x4s. But the support and resistance looks like it's about the 80 level. To get real bullish, I would like to break back into here because we could stay up there for a while, right? We stayed up there for a couple months, and that's when we got uber bullish in Bitcoin. So hopefully we repeat something like that. That's what I'd like to do. Quote of the day: it takes an endless amount of history to make even a little tradition. So touching, so deep. Think about it. I feel like some of these quotes are like fortune cookies. You get them and, some people blow them off because they don't think about it. But you think about it more, then it starts, you can relate it to your life a little bit. Yeah. All right. Car of the day. Whoa. What is it? Any guesses? Only you know if you got this. I bet there's not a whole lot of people get this. Do you know it? McLaren? Yes, of course, McLaren. The Sabre. The Sabre. Why haven't you heard of it? Well, one, it's new. Two, they only made 15. Yeah, they're all gone. Even if you got the money, you can't get one. Collector's items, hot off the press. What? I don't think there's any two that are the same. Only 15 ever made. You're not getting one. I don't care how much money you got. No one's going to sell it to you. I'm sure the people that have these are never going to let them go. Maybe for, 10x their whatever they cost, which is probably millions. So that's the front. All carbon body, obviously. Most McLarens are just insane. Look at those taillights. They're like into the bodywork. Pretty nuts. Look at that diffuser down there. All carbon, exposed carbon everywhere on the car. I don't know if you guys follow Shmee150. He just did a video yesterday where he had two of these in Texas, in McLaren, Texas. One was in like carbon and yellow. It was so nice. That would be the exact spec I would want. But if you follow him, maybe you saw that video. No, none of you saw that video. But look at the diffuser from the roofline here. Look at the aero. This is the most aerodynamic McLaren ever made, they say, and has the best track times, most horsepower, highest top speed. I think it's like 218 or something ridiculous, but looking pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. All right, that's it. There's the exhaust. It's right there. Just a little pancake exhaust. I'll stop. Bitcoin, don't panic. We'll all be okay soon.